Hello Nesties, it's Netta from Netta's Nest. How's everybody doing? As I sit here in zone 10A, southwestern Florida, the sun is going down. It was a little cooler today than it has been. It was 80 plus yesterday. Today it was right about 80, 81. And it's just a tiny, you can feel the nip in the air. You can feel the difference between 80 degrees and 75 degrees here. Stop it. So just coming through here to browse through here again, because there's always something going on in this nest. I'm telling you, it's ever changing. It's ever changing. And I don't know if I want to just make this strictly about my tomatoes or about these potatoes that has gone wild, or my carrots that has gone wild. And, you know, things are just busting loose. I'm a little disappointed at my tomatoes though. So I'll probably do a quick zippy about my tomatoes, and then I'll do a second one about what's going on. So my tomatoes are feeling the change in the temperature, and they're not appreciating it. Now this one right here, I came and cut this top out right here because the top of it was just looking a mess. I'm telling you. And this is a mushroom basket right here. But I did see and look in here, and there were two beautiful tomatoes in here. So they were a little bit smaller than last time, but I didn't like the way the leaves were starting to look, you know. I'm getting this nonsense that's going on. And I kind of noticed that once a tomato comes on the bush, it started getting kind of grubby looking. And it all depends on where the tomatoes are in the nest. So this one's over here by itself. I only see the two tomatoes on there. There's several blossoms, a couple over here, some in there that's going on, and okay, I can deal with that. And then I come over here to this one in this cage, and I see a couple nice tomatoes in there. Look at those babies. There's three of them right there. There's another nice one right there. You know, see, there's my finger. He's gonna be a good size, and some more coming up here. And then there's this one growing up here. And then it was this one right here. This was a Kellogg's. Starting to see stuff run back around on here again. I'm not putting no more tomatoes out here. As you see, my potatoes are busting loose. One, two, look at this. That one's actually blooming. Not blooming, but has blossoms on it. And there's a potato back here. But yeah, I was just gonna let this, I don't know what this is gonna do. You see it, it's not even stable. I cut it back, but we'll see what it's gonna do. Oh, I have this one. This one is doing fairly well. You guys have seen all these tomatoes here. This one was that really was cut up, had leaf curl. It was looking a mess. It's still looking a mess, but it broke out some blossoms. These little ones have perked up. I'm like, okay, y'all do y'all thing. That is a Paul Robeson. I just put him out there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you. Oh, my thing's not tight. Him going to hang out. And so this one's growing, has lots of blossoms. So I'm okay with that. And all these little ones out here are doing well, but I'm impressed with everybody right here. Just, you know, all of a sudden are at attention. Basil, tomato. What is that? Swiss chard. What's up, honey? No. And then this one was out here yesterday. This is that Thai basil or purple basil. And, you know, I got a mess on my hand. What in the Sam Hill?
What's your problem? You chuck your ass over the damn fence.
Oh gosh. And then here we got this one. Now this is a black crumb, and I'm impressed, and I really hope that this one produces. This one was eventually, this was a rainbow. And what I did is I just came and collected the dirt and put it closer around them. And of course, you know, I picked up all my lettuce. Lettuce is out, but it's just like, how about this kale is having its second wind, guys. So tomatoes out here, beans are growing, and this is what I was really tripping about. Oh gosh, I'm going to clean up over here again. This, This was fun. Yeah, look when our food runner came and saw. This powdery mildew I cannot stand. Look at that. Flipping cucumber. But that's a pickling cucumber. No, honey. That's for you. Everybody doing good over here. I mean, they are standing at attention. Now here for my little seedlings. Why is everybody so dry? Hold on. This stuff was just so moist, and this top has gotten completely crisp. So I do have some green peppers that are have come to attention. My tomatoes are doing fine, but what I really wanted to talk to you about, that look at this. This wasn't like this just this morning. I got this little germination there, some tomatoes coming, pink ox heart and an orange ox heart. This all, like, I look at this one this morning, there wasn't no powdery mildew on it. That wasn't there this morning. That was not there this morning. What are in those? Okay. So this has always been a beauty. This was a big old beautiful tomato bush. I didn't know what it was called. It was so lush, but you know, this is, I've tried to keep up. I just stopped cutting it. I was like, I'm not cutting it no more. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. What in the world? It's gonna do what it's gonna do. But I tell you what I didn't see. I didn't know that that was in there. I'm just seeing that. And there's another one. Oh, there's an even bigger one in there. I didn't see it in there. Okay. I didn't see those in there. There's 3 tomatoes on there. It's full of blossoms. So I'm not cutting it back no more. This just has to do what it's gonna do. The sun's getting ready to go down. This right here, this is, you know, what is this? This is like popping up everywhere. I did it, what they say to cut it from about 1 foot up, you know, it's gonna be disease. I'm like so disappointed in what is going on. I really am. I put this paw rub sitting out here too. This is the one I thought was gonna fall over. This ended up being an ox heart. I didn't know that's what it was until I was digging through there and I found the thing. Yeah, an ox heart tomato. So, but it's several blossoms on it. But come on, is everybody gonna get all this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. So maybe these are sacrificial so that we can get one good one. I don't know. I'm leaving it alone. I'm not cutting no more off of it. I've already made it so that he can breathe through it. This one over here, good tomatoes on it. There's another little one coming. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let it do what it do. This one's standing at attention. This one's standing at attention, and I don't know if these two are gonna make it. We'll see. But it's like bone dry out here. Bone dry. The sprinklers will come on in the morning, so I'm not gonna water. I'm not gonna water. But and then we have whatever type of cherry tomato that was. They look like they're, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be Roma tomatoes, but they look like some type of oval cherry tomato. I don't know what it is. I did have a bunch of cherry tomatoes, but I'm not sure. I just want to talk about, you know, I came out here and I was like, didn't want to be discouraged, didn't want to feel like, okay, my tomatoes started out with the bam, I was doing good, I was pruning them, I was watering them, I was giving them fertilizer, making sure, you know, keeping bugs off of them, all that stuff, to be ravished by whatever's going on with the leaves. So it's very discouraging. So I know next season, all these tomatoes coming out here, I'm not putting no more tomatoes out here. My greens are going back out here. They're the ones that flourished out here, and we'll go from there. I'll pull all my tomatoes out of here. I didn't want to put them in. Maybe I have too many out here. I don't know. I have the slightest idea. I'm getting tomatoes though. I'm getting shoots. And is that just did that extension just grow? Because he's just leaning. Oh. Okay. I'm going to be encouraged no matter what's going on, because the Lord is going to make it all right. And I'm not going to take it personal. So, okay, that's that with those tomatoes. So I have these over here that are doing fine. I'm getting tomatoes. I'm getting blossoms. I have my little ones that are growing. Some of them are bone dry. I have all my, I want to call them armpit shoots. Suckers. They're in there. They're doing fine. I'll get those rooted and we'll go from there. I can throw in a couple things about, look at these. I'm going to talk about my green peppers, because baby, beyond all things, Lord is blessing me. Alrighty, I have this ox heart. She's coming alive. These tomatoes here are going wild. See some leaf damage over there. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tomatoes over here. If this, and I'm still sticking to my guns, if this one doesn't give me any tomatoes, it's coming out. This one's being ravished. See, it seems like when I get a tomato, the leaves that on the bottom look a mess. This one right here is growing, has some shoots on it, so it's going to be a, but look at the bottom, diseased. I tell you, I'm going to get some bok choy seeds. I'm glad about that. This little cherry tomato has cute little tomatoes on it. These right here are doing fine. There's 1, 2, 3 that are down here. I know this is a Paul Robeson, and that is a black creme. I don't know what that is over there. This is one, I think that was a Jet Boy, but there are, look at that, tomatoes in there. I'm excited, and I have more blossoms. Like, oh, I do see some bug damage. Here's another one over here. There's some more. Look at that, guys. That's the exciting part, that I'm getting all these tomatoes. I'm stoked. Look at that. Haha. I think that's all my tomatoes that are over here. The boys are out there digging for stuff. That's nothing new. So yeah, those are my tomatoes that are over here. I did put 2 little ones down there. Yeah, they don't look so hard. I'm not worried about it. This is going to be an enormous sunflower. More disease, and then there's like a tomato over here. The stem looks good. And that one and that one. These 2 little ones over here, these strippies, even though it looked a mess, but look what it gave me. Aha, made us. And that one, I pulled that one up and put from over here where the dog is. I put it right there. It might make a comeback. Peas, have been giving me some peas, and I have a couple here. And then this is another, and these little tomatoes on here are good. I don't know what kind they are. I picked some the other day. Oh my, look at that cluster there. Blessings. Yes, I do. This is a golden nugget. And then I put these little cherry runners down here. That's another one. So yep, I'm gonna let them just run up here. Let's, oh, look at that. That's cute. So lots and lots of tomatoes. But now, when my big one over there was the grandstand, now this mushroom basket is a beauty over here. And I'm slowly just pinning it to this little trellis, but it's a bug over here. Yep. It's always a worm trying to get on here. I don't see any poop. And there's a blossom there. Gonna be pretty big. Hopefully just go ahead and lean over there. I was cutting out the suckers because I didn't want it getting any wider, so I started leaning it that way, but it's doing good. It's pent up over here. And there's more. Then there's this little one right here. And that is it for the tomatoes. And they're all, you know, considering, okay, I'm going to have 50% of them are going to be continue to stay healthy. 50% of them are going to stay healthy. I'm going to say that's a win-win. That's a win-win to me. I'm not worried about it. I was upset about it earlier, but then I was like, oh, okay. When I went to the one of the nurseries, nurseries, and hell, their tomatoes look just as worse. Not the big box stores, one of the local nurseries, and their tomatoes were looking the same way. But they say it's tricky to grow tomatoes here in Florida. It's just tricky. Oh, I forgot about my other one over there, the one that I had here the longest, and it's nice and healthy and throwing nice pretty cherry tomatoes on it also. But my talking tomatoes, you know, just these tomatoes, you know, disease and worms and the heat, I think they're really feeling the pressure of the heat, which is changing the dynamics of them. I think that's what it is, the heat. And because I can tell you, the one that's over here, that mushroom basket is up under the mango tree, is getting plenty of shade. And those ones that are over here in the cage, straight sun. And I think that makes a difference. So, alrighty guys, that's enough chat with me. I just wanted to do a little something for tomatoes, let you know what's going on. I did pick one, that's the biggest one that was back there. That Kellogg's is in there on the counter. Those two, all those over there, those, what were those called? Oh, anyhow, those little cherry tomatoes, the little cluster ones, they look really nice. I like those. So anyhow, that is it for my tomatoes. Tomatoes, 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 potatoes. I'm excited. I'm blessed. I thank you guys. Thank you for coming into my home, and thank you for allowing me into your home, and thank you for letting me yap along about my tomatoes and sharing this tomato journey with me. I cannot wait to have all my tomatoes sitting on the table so that I can sample them and see what I like. And I'm going to be so glad to bring you guys along with me. Alrighty, have a good one.